Hello and welcome to Let's Bring Them In. I'm up-and-coming marketing rock star Benjamin DeHart.
And I am Evan Klein, former scholastic academic winner of an economic competition when I was in high school.
Awesome. So, Evan, you know what? Hey, how was your week, man?
It's been pretty good. Had a great weekend. However, we just started practice for my hockey team, so it was a long day. Woke up early and then had a lot of strenuous activity. But c'est la vie, which is French for, fucking sucks. So
yeah, I saw you posted a pretty sick split of you stopping a puck on Facebook. That was pretty dope.
Oh yeah, yep. That was one of me with my lady friend, and then with me stopping one of those black round discs. Mm-hmm. Said third year's a charm. Trying to be a little bit mysterious. But all I really wanted to say was it's my junior year, and I appreciate both my girlfriend and the sport I play.
Yeah, it was a sick pick, man. Like you got down and low.
Yeah, we have a great photographer, and I can absolutely drop it.
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
Not too bad. I organized a birthday party for my little sister. Bequeathed it the crunkening.
Nice.
And it was a pretty good time. So
I forgot it was Maggie's birthday. Did you get her a piñata?
No, I did get her an ice cream cake. It's a classic. It's sort of a staple of the youngest children's birthdays. It's our favorite cake.
Dude, you used to be obsessed with cookie cakes.
You know what? Those are still good. Because it's just like, you know how when you're dipping a cookie, it's like round and shit, and then you have to like get your fingers kind of moistened in order to get down to the good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, for a cookie, for like
classic,
it's kind of like a exactly. You don't. To me, my fingers get too cold. I have to have a paper towel handy. I mean, you should still have one for general messes and clean up. But for this, you can sort of hang on to the edge of a crust like a pizza crust and dip that tip in. And get that nice and moistened and enjoy it. And then when it gets to the point where you're like, oh, now it's too thick near the base, you just rotate it, and then you just have another side to hold on to with a nice thick base. So True. I don't know. I just think it's all win for dipping in that kind of perspective.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Question: Are you a corner or a middle guy?
Now explain that.
Corner piece for the cookie cake or middle piece?
I'm in all terms. The more crust you have on anything is better because you get that good crunch. That good crunch.
Crust builds character.
It does, and also that crunch.
Crunch. Big fan of words with one vowel using a different vowel that sounds similar but not the same.
Exactly.
Like instead of stink, stank.
Yep. Or instead of punch, panch.
Yep, or instead of drink, dronk. Let's get dronk. This is really good. Let's keep it going unless you have anything else planned.
No, you know what? I just didn't have a great amount of content planned there. So why don't we get into the meat and potatoes of what we're trying to get into today?
Emphasis on the meat. So today, a very touchy topic for a lot of people. And we would first and foremost like to say that this is not a politically themed podcast. But we have hot takes from both sides. So without further ado, we would like to help rebrand the boys, who may or may not be back in town, but go by the name of the Troops.
Exactly.
That's right.
We will be jumping in to see how we can help rebrand the Troops, because I've been seeing them getting quite a bad rap from people hearing about. So not everybody's a fan of the Troops.
Yeah, some people. I hesitate to say it, but it's a pretty funny image to say that you are a mortal enemy of the Troops. But, yeah, no, right now, Troops' public image, not that high. In general, there was some Twitter post, some tweet a couple years ago. I remember someone made, just a random person, but she said that, I was like, honestly, I have no respect for you. If you joined the military, you probably just did that shit to get free food and get paid. And there's one thing that you can't disrespect online and expect no repercussions.
It's the Troops.
Well, I mean, there are numerous things, but the Troops, tried and true method to get absolutely,
right. If
destroyed.
You sort of disrespect a school's rules on bringing guns to school, that probably also won't go over well for you.
Yes, great call. Very, very, very true. Nice, edgy reference.
If you attempt to cyberbully the President of the United States, it also, you might get some repercussions.
Yeah. Whoa, what's worse, being blocked by the president Not just the president we have right now, not just Trump, but like the president in general.
Yeah.
Or getting like 70 reply tweets from someone who has like the picture of Semper Fi with some random change in it saying, "Fuck you, you asshole. I hope you die in a foreign country and your kids speak a different language than English."
I'll have you know, I was a Navy SEAL. You have Army on your profile picture. I was a Navy SEAL.
Do you remember that copy pasta?
I remember that copy pasta. It's a delicious copy pasta. Are you gonna give us a little bit of an excerpt from it?
Yeah, buy me some time. I'm gonna
You know
find
what?
that one.
I'm not sure if I need to buy you time. No, go ahead and look. But just I feel like I can maybe take a stab at it. I think it's "fuck you, you fucking little bitch."
No, wait, no, that's not how it starts. It starts with, "What the fuck did you fucking say about me, you little bitch? I'll have you know, I graduated top of my class in the Navy SEALs, and I've been involved in numerous secret raids on Al-Qaeda, and I have over 300 confirmed kills. I am trained in guerrilla warfare, and I'm the top sniper in the entire U.S. armed troops.
You are nothing to me but another target. I will wipe you the fuck out with precision, the likes of which have never been seen before on this earth. Mark my fucking words. You think you can get away with saying that shit to me over the internet? Think again, fucker. As we speak, I am contacting my secret network of spies across the USA, and your IP is being traced right now, so you better prepare for the storm, maggot. The storm that wipes out the pathetic little thing that you call your life. You're fucking dead, kid. I can be anywhere, anytime, and I can kill you in over 700 ways, and that's just with my bare hands. Not only am I extensively trained in unarmed combat, but I have access to the entire arsenal of the United States Marine Corps, and I will use it to its full extent to wipe your miserable ass off the face of the continent, you little shit. If only you could have known what unholy retribution your little clever comment was about to bring down upon you, maybe you would have held your fucking tongue, but you couldn't. You didn't, and now you're paying the price, you goddamn idiot. I will shit fury all over you, and you will drown in it. You're fucking dead, kid.
How insane is it that someone posted that whole thing? I would say that
You know
this
what? I
happened
think I
in,
would have had that. I think I would have had that if you given me like a few more seconds. I think I would have nailed that whole thing.
Probably.
But
this
anyway.
this was posted. The first time it was ever seen was in 2010. So I would say
Evan with Navy SEAL copy pasta. I would give him a solid 10 out of 10. How about you, Stacy? I thought it was quite lovely. Thank you for being here today, Evan, with your Navy SEAL copy pasta.
Thank you. Okay, so real take right now. What about one day in the future? You know how when we were in elementary school, we'd do like competitions to try to recite poetry?
Yeah.
And like, what if there was that thing with copy pasta one day in the future?
Oh my god.
Seeing
Trying
as
to
like
memorize
that's
copy
just
pastas.
Oh my god, yeah, that'd be sick. Seeing if someone could memorize that. And
This would
repeat
be
it in
like
school.
when somebody brings in the Raven and they're just going for it. What the fuck
Yeah.
did you say to me, you little bitch? You fucking say to me. Oh, Jimmy, that was amazing. Your anger that you brought to the performance was truly convincing. I didn't feel like I needed to read it because I got the intonation of the character from your performance. I felt like I didn't even understand what was being said. Like, I don't know what
Honestly.
half those words mean, but your performance is what drove the emotion for me.
What the hell is precision the likes of which this Earth has never seen? What does that mean?
Oh, I
Is
think
that
it means you got to take the Coriolis effect into account. So,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was a Call of Duty 4 reference,
Yep,
but
I know
also
exactly what you're
a
talking
reference to my 7th grade science class where we learned about the 8th grade science class where we learned about the curvature of the Earth.
Also, that was our 8th grade science class.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you were in that one. Well,
Yep.
I thought it was 7th, in which case it wouldn't have been.
Very true. Anyways, so I would say in 2010, like, if I read that as a troop, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah, like, someone respects us. That's clearly a sign of respect, right?
If I was a troop, I might not think that, but go ahead with your point.
Okay, if I was actually a troop, respects to the troop, big ups to the troops, I might be upset by that. But I would also laugh at it because it'd be like, that's
They would definitely laugh at it. They would definitely laugh at that.
like 100%. If I was who I am right now and also a troop, I would laugh my ass off at it. So what I was going to say is, so that was back in 2010. Present day 2018, they've been going, I would say, pretty viral. And not like one in particular, but like the concept of them in general.
The troops,
police,
you mean?
No. Troops and police do these too, but like the troops ones are kind of extra cringy. So there's an app TikTok. It's the old Musical.ly, which is kind of like a reiteration of Vine. And it's these like, I want to say, I don't know what the time limit is on the videos, but they put them to music. And the troops have been Troops has been making these under like army tags. And they're really uncomfortable because like, and I'm not saying that.
And this is like a lip syncing app?
Yes, it's a
Okay.
lip syncing app. So they'll do them to songs and like they'll do like dances or like whatever the trends are, and
Yeah.
they'll put them under all the tags. And so don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a creative outlet no matter how what kind of emotions you try to convey, but some of them like really look bad because they're like attempted thirst traps by like troops and police officers, and it's super uncomfortable, and it's like, what the hell is this? Like, if you are in the Army or any armed force, it really shouldn't be too hard to get yourself out there.
So you're thinking it's just not a good look to have, like, yourself trying to be sexy while singing Justin Bieber in 2018.
Super bad look, and also that's out there like forever. So one day when our military is like a thing of the past and the internet is still a thing, okay, so I'm not calling the demise of America.
Okay.
However,
say that. I just want to say, if you're saying that like what the remnants of these apps will continue, we have salted the earth and burned what remained of Vine. The only thing that remains is the YouTube compilations that permeate YouTube.
Yeah. Which is what I mean, like when we just have compilations. Like, dude, so I'm obviously, anyone who still watches Vine compilations, like all of the titles of Vine compilations are like, oh, super extra rare Vines, like, oh, more
These
more
Vines
rare.
These Vines cured my dog of cancer.
These Vines are more rare than me getting a full night's sleep. I've seen that title like 10 times. I want to see one that's just like,
It's pretty relatable though.
I guess, yeah, like obviously everyone struggles with sleep.
Yep.
Big ups if you don't. Shout out to, hey, if any listeners that don't struggle with sleep,
Please revine,
like, share, and subscribe. But they're just stupid titles, and it's like, oh, haha, kind of funny. I've got 10 minutes. Click. Oh wow, I just imitated a click. Regardless, like these TikToks will survive through these, and they will be titled like Troop TikTok compilation. I'm sure they're already online.
Now, are these supposed to be? Is that supposed to be like a riff on Kesha, or kind of like bringing in the music kind of idea with TikTok, or?
I think it's just combining time with musically.
I see.
I don't think Kesha gets a piece out of this. Oh, dude, it'd be sick if she did. Like,
yeah.
Huge. Big ups to Kesha if she's getting. Hey, Kesha, wet the beak.
I'm just saying. I'm saying right now that's not happening. If anyone's getting a piece out of the word TikTok, it'd be your shitty production company that let her get harassed for those years.
Ooh. Yes, very true.
But whatever. Let's leave that as it may be.
Scalding take, Benjamin.
I will say though, this isn't unsalvageable, because right now the issue that you're saying is that they are choosing the wrong things to TikTok themselves with. They're trying to use this to thirst trap, and they can get these preteens that are on TikTok to be like, you're so hot and in the Army and unavailable, so that means I can comment and like.
I think further than that, also like it speaks to like young kids, men and women who want to be in the Army as it is, and then they see this and they're like, oh dude, you can do this sick shit when you're in the Army, like hell yeah. And like maybe they don't have that fully, like the concept of social media fully developed. I mean, we're very much at a real point where it's like, oh yeah, like I haven't posted a thirst trap in a while, I think I'll post and delete. Like that exists right now. There are people that are like that, which is weird.
I think that the concept of this isn't a bad thing, because I like the idea of being able to, just do short little fun videos with your friends where you're just sort of like doing something stupid and silly. Maybe your family back home can catch up with you. I think it's maybe what they're choosing to do with this technology that's the wrong thing. So, I agree. Where you just sort of spent like a solid 90 seconds to 2 minutes to maybe 3 hours. I lost track of time as we were in the middle of that copy pasta. Do we just change the content that they're doing? So we begin a TikTok, but with copy pasta specifically directed at the Army.
Dude, if there was one, and I mean
or the troops in general, not just the Army.
If there was one TikTok of one of the troops killing someone that they like someone that they were trying to kill, I swear that would completely reverse their image.
Oh my god. Okay, so but what if they do it while they're like lip syncing to something?
That would be fucking sick, dude. How can you imagine like one of the troops lip syncing Uptown Funk and saying "Don't believe me, just watch," and then just nailing someone from like 100 yards?
I see the target.
Yep.
Target acquired. Either that, or they do the entire speech from Pulp Fiction, where they say that shit that Samuel L. Jackson says right before he ices that dude.
Dude, I wouldn't mind the new image for troops to be edgy.
Do you think it's not?
Do I think troops aren't edgy?
Do you think the image of the troops isn't edgy? Because I would say that the troops do a good job of making some of them seem edgy and some of them seem like little potato sacks.
Yeah, I definitely think that troops, the troops in general, the concept of the troops, the whole idea is to seem like mysterious and important, but also like a part of a whole. Like it's a concept of teamwork, but to like the grandest stand as it's life and death. So I think probably that there is a little bit of a pristine of edginess.
Well,
and,
I mean,
the idea
for instance,
that you're
the Marines, they're like the
Yeah.
few, the brave or proud,
the few, the proud,
the Marines. Exactly. So it's like there's supposed to be this edge of mystique, something that you wanna engage in that enigma a little bit. That's what I think the troops have going for it. What they don't have going for them right now is a good use of this TikTok app.
Yeah, no. Oh, dude, you know what? They need a new head of PR for.
Oh my
the
God!
Marines.
All right, yeah. Well, I will take the job. Thank you for recommending me. I will go. It's nice having this chat. 20 minutes into this podcast, I think we're good to wrap it up here, and I will accept my new position. As a rank, I will accept nothing less than either Lance Corporal or Modern Major General.
Yo, there's nothing sicker than like an 8th grader that knows all of the ranks in the army. Oh man, it's always like, oh, I want to be a lieutenant, and they're like, well, actually, that's like not even that high of a rank. I know someone whose dad is, and it just rattles off like all, because like I don't know, 8th grade cool is like sick cars and like I don't know if your parents are into.
Well, 8th grade
Very
cool
base.
is anything you can pitch to be cool. If anyone is doing the job we're doing on the regular, it's an 8th grader.
True, but we're actual geniuses.
Exactly. So we make our enigma, our motifs into reality by reforging destiny to fit our whims.
Reforging the sword of Isildur.
The sword to be reforged. Anduin,
man.
Blade of the West.
It's still sharp. Stupid fucking Boromir. What an idiot. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing
All
more than a broken heirloom.
Boromir, the first troop that gave troops a bad image.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
he did
What?
his best.
Yeah?
I-
You think
I-
so?
That man had to deal
False.
with unreal
False.
amounts of
False.
temptation, and on the regular, I give into temptation so quickly.
Faramir did his best.
All right, I hear you. Faramir
Yeah.
showed his quality, but like, there are in terms of ranking cool people and people that have a lot going for them.
There's like
more-
Sean Bean.
There's Sean Bean, and you go down a few steps, and then you climb down the ladder that you are currently on. Then you follow a spiral staircase down to a weird dungeon basement. After descending as many levels as you can until you can move, your legs can carry you no further. You open a side door that is not bolted shut, and I'm just sitting there on my Game Boy Color, looking up, saying, "Oh hi, that's where I'm at compared to where Sean Bean is at," portraying
Yeah.
Boromir. Faramir's up there a few pegs.
Faramir's he's okay. Faramir knew love, didn't he? Who did he end up falling in love with?
He got it with Éowyn, and Éowyn.
Éowyn, that's right.
Éowyn's like, I'm gonna spend this whole movie being a shield maiden, but as soon as Faramir says a poem, boy howdy, fuck that shit.
Yep. Well, hey, she killed the Witch King.
Yeah, no, she did her shit. She's retired at this point.
Ooh, where was the Witch King from? Not
Angmar.
Angmar, that's right. The Witch
Right.
King of Angmar.
Because he was one of the
He's one of the
kings.
wraiths, right? Yeah,
Right.
one of the kings.
Yeah, because he took over. Because that's why there was like no men in between, like the Shire and Rivendell, is because the Witch King killed them all and turned them into
Oh, yeah.
wraiths and shit.
Turned them into orcs and shit.
Wraiths.
Wraiths. Okay. Wait. Oh yeah, never mind.
You know Weathertop?
Yeah,
That was
that's
one of
where,
the final battles where one of the original Palantirs was kept. It used to be called Amansul.
Amadur.
Yep. That's actually
All
in
right,
the text
and-
of LOTR, though.
Oh, okay. So the troops.
Yes.
Back to the troops.
Back to the troops, not of Gondor, just of America.
Yep. So America is Gondor these days. So
It's true.
damn, it's true. So
Oh my god.
anyways,
I do love the idea of replacing Denethor with Donald Trump.
Oh, dude,
He's
Donald
just
Trump and
sitting there eating his tomatoes messily while sending his troops into the Osgiliath of the Middle East.
I get that the eating the tomatoes in a disgusting fashion is very symbolic, but like, it's just so gross, man.
It
like,
is. God, it was
especially
such a
while
good scene.
especially while Pippin sang.
That
was weird.
It's literally one of my favorite scenes in Lord of the Rings.
It's a great scene. Don't get me wrong, and that's not even in. It's not. Is that in the normal cut?
I think it's in the normal cut.
Yeah, probably.
But
It's
God,
pretty
it's been a
important.
long ass time since I've watched just the normal Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. No, exactly. Okay, troops. So obviously they need a PR, especially for social media.
Exactly. I'll be the major general of social media.
Yeah.
Specifically, right now we're sort of seeing like, okay, we will sort of give them better tools and better content in which to utilize these fun apps that keep getting released, like Musical.ly and Vine and TikTok.
Yeah. I agree.
and
Because
Instagram.
so like think back. Do you remember any vines from like troops? Because I can remember a few, and like maybe they weren't vines, but like there were funny videos of like them dancing and then like explosions. Like, do you remember like back on like Funny Junk, like way back in the day, but like E-Bombs World?
No, you know what? I never really was in the loop for E-Bombs World.
Well, I mean, I wasn't deep cut guy, but like I knew of some of the more popular videos, like or maybe this might have been on stupidvideos.com.
I do
Even
remember
better.
Stupid Videos.
Yeah, it was like it was one of like
Stupidvideos.com.
it was that we'll be billing you stupid videos. You're welcome.
Yeah, that's gonna be. We're either gonna get copyright struck or we're gonna make a lot of money from a dead
Hey,
site.
you know what? All we do is roll the dice. So it was like some video of like one of the troops like moonwalking or doing some dance, and then like at the end like turning to the camera and pressing a button and detonating something, and like I remember thinking about that and be like, oh, that's kind of sick. I mean, granted, when I was thinking about that, like and like looking at it, I was very young, but still, if I saw that today, I'd be like, hey, nice, like pretty cool. Glad he's on our side. You don't see that these days.
You know what? I don't remember a single military Vine. Now that we're getting into it.
I mean, yeah. Well, okay. So there you go. Case in point. We didn't see them. Kind of like. Never mind. I'm gonna say it anyways. Who cares? My life is nothing. Hey, don't ask, don't tell. We don't care. You know. don't show us your vines.
You know what? I think they were too honorable or just out of the loop for the whole like and revine things. They just missed the train where nobody's vines would get seen if they didn't do that shit.
True. Honestly, it might come down to the fact that like they just didn't have their phones like on
the regular.
I don't know if they're allowed. Like I don't know what. I obviously know very little about the troops, which is what makes me so such an honest person to talk about them.
Exactly.
So I don't know if they're allowed to make these like TikToks.
So for instance,
I don't know.
My brother went through boot camp and he's talked a little bit about it. I'm pretty sure for like boot camp, you can't have your phone on you.
Yeah.
I think when you get through that, you're kind of good.
Yeah, I would assume so. So I'm assuming that these videos are either made at home or they're made after boot camp.
Right. Yeah.
Which like I feel like they kind of try to beat that out of you through boot camp. Like, hey, like now that like this isn't just like for show, this is like serious.
Okay, now they try to beat a lot out of you in boot camp, and there is a certain level of stupid that nobody can eliminate with any power that currently resides in this planet. There is a certain level of dumbassery that any sergeant will say cannot be removed with any amount of push-ups.
So would you say that these TikToks that are thirst traps in essence are at that level of dumbassery?
Okay,
stupidity?
if you think that whoever made those would show their sergeant and not expect to be thrashed, I think we have a pretty different view of the military then.
Okay, good point. I mean, I don't know. So like when I look at these TikTok, and like I know the number one thing that we're talking about is military TikToks, and yeah, I'm fine with that because that's ultimately what needs to be changed the most right now because troops can only do what they can do.
And honestly, we're talking about like the troops in general. There's so much we could fucking talk about.
That's true.
I like that we're sticking on this topic at least for now. I think there's a lot to get into here.
Exactly. And I mean like so like the psyche of making these TikToks, like where you are a troop. It's like I can appreciate like glorifying what you are and loving who you are, but like I don't know, there's something that's a little bit sad to like feel the need to share it with people online instead of sharing it with the people in your family, you know, like instead of being able to send these.
I don't know if this is an issue with like us in general as people or like just the issue of how we share stuff online, but that's not something I would put at the foot of the troops, because I think all of us do this dumbass shit where like
true.
we make stuff and share it through Instagram or whatever that really would go over better with a close group of friends in a group chat than posting willy-nilly online and then checking periodically to see how it's been doing.
Yeah, true. Because I mean, like, I'm totally behind making an Instagram post like in uniform, like, hey, just a little. You don't even have to be as formal to say life update. You can post whatever you want. You can literally post whatever you want. However, I don't know. I feel weird if I was posting something to make myself seem cool when I'm already like. If you were in the military, it's pretty fucking sick. Let's be honest. Oh God. Have I shown you many Conor O'Malley videos?
You've shown me quite a few, yeah.
Yeah, so there's this great video, Wrigleyville Playboy Pimps. I think it might be that. It might be something else. Regardless, check it out. Very funny. And he has like, it's just they make a bunch of like one-liners to the camera, and like some of them are really long and weird, and making them funny, and some of them are really short and dumb, also funny. I think they're all hilarious. Check it out if you want.
Who are they? Like who's doing this?
It's Conor O'Malley and his friend. His friend's also a comedian. I don't know what his name is though. They're both very funny. Regardless, one of the lines, Conor O'Malley looks at the camera and like holds like a coffee pot or like a teapot up to his mouth. He's like, "Dude, U.S. military is pretty dope," and like pretends to smoke it like it's a bong. Hilarious. And like it's just like the idea that like you'd be at a party and someone came up to you and like one of their opening lines would be like, "Dude, like the U.S. military, it's pretty dope." That would be one of, if not the biggest red flags, where it's like, dude, I do not want to know where this conversation is going to go if you start it with the U.S. military is pretty dope, because I wouldn't know what to talk about because I know very little.
What acceptable observations are there? Maybe this is a branding issue we need to fix. What are some acceptable observations you can make out of the blue in general about the U.S. military?
I don't know, because it's very much.
Okay, let's role play this.
Go ahead.
Oh man, this is a great party. Oh, hey dude, how's it going? You're right in front of the beer, but hey, how's the party going for you?
It's going pretty well. I'm having a good time. You seem like you have something you want to say. What's up?
Oh, me? Okay, I thought this was going to be you.
No.
All right. Well, you know the troops? I feel
familiar.
like, are they getting sexier?
Oh man, holy hell. Oh, dude. Oh.
I feel like every time I go to the movie theater and I just watch the commercials, I just like see like all these big, strong men and strong women busting it. And
dude, I was thinking the same thing. It's wild. Not only that you had this same realization, but also like the troops, not gonna lie, like
they're
pretty
sexier.
hot. Like some of these troops pretty thick, man. Like, damn. Oh man, what's your favorite color that they wear? Do you like it when they wear the green, or do you like the blue?
I actually like the blue camo, because it's like, if I want to be a troop, I don't want to be like a regular green troop. I would like to accessorize.
That's true, and blue goes better with the cute blue eyes that they have.
Exactly.
Most of them.
Oh man, and I feel like blue just, it wraps around curves just so much better.
That's very true. Green is not very flattering.
No, because you just blend in with rocks. With like blue, you kind of blend in, but you blend in and you look like a rock rather than just like a part of the foliage.
That's right. Oh man, you know what? Next party I go to, I am definitely walking up to someone and being like, "Dude, have you noticed that like the troops are kind of sexy now?
They're getting sexier." I think we've hit the nail on the head of what we need to do for the troops, because like
calendar shoot.
Yeah, because what they're doing is they're obviously trying to get out that they are sexy with these thirst traps.
Do you think that would help the troops' image abroad if if people in different countries were like, okay, so not fully in favor of someone invading our land, but like it's got to be someone, like these guys are
But like,
fucking hot.
okay, so you walk into an Iranian village, and we have just taken over. It is
Relatable.
It's non-negotiable.
Yeah.
All the people in the village are like, "Oh, these invaders," and except,
Wait. Spot on Iranian accent, by the way.
"Duh, these invaders."
What the fuck?
It's these invaders.
No,
think
have
it's-
him
it's
sound like
Nordic.
that one Jewish caricature in the Star Wars trilogies. You know which one I'm talking about?
These invaders.
No, stop. I'm talking about the one that owns Anakin.
Oh, hey, it's invaders.
Nice, love it.
I don't accept credits, only money.
Only money. These invaders, they are getting so sexy these days.
So like you're just doing your general stuff. You're carrying your water back to your house, and then you pass by a cadre of these soldiers, and their blue uniforms are just wrapping around their ass in just the right way, and you just are like, damn, with all your Iranian villagers. And you're like, you know what? I don't mind that they stay for like a longer than planned deployment, because boy howdy, if I can scope out that booty on the regular, that's what I like to see.
Completely agree. I think that the new direction for troops is no longer intimidating or mysterious, but instead, we'll keep the air of mystery because that's attractive, but
Exactly.
Sexy and mysterious.
Yeah. Because I think we don't want them, like, we don't want people to typically be engaging in stuff, because things could be a bad situation. So we want to keep them aloof and out of the way,
Yeah.
but sexy.
Exactly.
And also, then they don't feel like they have to self promote themselves in these awful ways with these thirst traps.
Exactly. If the general air about the troops was that they are sexy, instead of, because I mean, I would say it's like they're not small, but like a niche online group, and I mean they exist in real life as well. And they're pretty public. They're pretty proud of it. But like people that are attracted to the troops,
Well, I mean,
obviously that exists.
I've never heard of a single woman who's attracted to a man in uniform.
You've never heard of that?
Yeah, no, I don't think that's even a typical thing that exists.
Yeah, that's not a saying at all. I've never heard that.
No. So I think that's important that we try to make that a thing.
Exactly. We'll make that more. Oh, dude, can you imagine, like, so you remember like those stupid Facebook competitions that was like most beautiful teen? Dude, we need a.
No, I don't. I'm so sorry. I agreed, but I don't have any idea.
Oh god, these were legendary. I remember. Shout out to anyone who knows what I'm talking about, because I know there are people out there, and if they listen to this, big head nod. And there's like stupid competitions called like most beautiful teen, and like people would post pictures of themselves, like that, like, I don't know, like attempting to model, and they usually were not professional pictures. They're just like random Facebook pictures. And these competitions were, I would assume, scams and like ways to just boost your followers, whether through real people or just bots. We need that for the troops.
Got you.
Sexiest troop of the month.
Sexiest troop of the month. Are these
Yeah.
going to be region specific?
No. They will be.
Kind of like GQ, like world's sexiest man.
Yeah, no, I thought that was People Magazine, Sexiest Man of the Year.
Oh God, you're right. Well,
Yep.
man.
So wait, what magazine would have Sexiest Troop of the Year?
Good Housekeeping.
I like that we're going to target women for this. That's
Yeah.
good.
I think we do for Sexiest Troop of the Year. I don't want to make this too heteronormative, but maybe this is like, you know how the government can sort of take over all media channels for specific messages? Maybe all magazines.
Ooh, dude.
Like,
Yeah, okay,
this is a
totally agree.
pretty big deal when we find out who the sexiest troop is.
Dude, it definitely needs to be one of those automated texts from the president who the sexiest troop of the month is. Mm-hmm. I want to get a text update at like fucking 2 in the morning sexiest troop has been announced. It's so and so from so and so.
And like up to this point, there's like a whole reality TV show where there's like a bunch of the sexiest troops competing.
Dude, do you think that would boost morale?
I think that'd be pretty lit, especially if there was like everyone's kind of rooting on the sexy troop from their region.
Yeah, and like they could get behind it. It'd be so. I mean, essentially, this would just be like The Bachelor, but actually for guys, because the troops they would ideally they would not be divas about this, because that is not the way of the armed forces.
You know what would help is they
What's
get
that?
this recognition for being the sexiest troop, but the very next day they do need to lead an attack on whoever our nearest enemy is.
Yeah.
So like they're not gonna be sore about it, because like I'm jealous, but I don't have to go in on the front lines and attack these people.
Do you think that will lead to people not wanting to win?
You think that there might be a self-sabotage element to this?
What if there is?
Oh no, maybe that's not what I should go with then. Okay.
We can think of a different thing. I mean, like putting someone nearer or farther away from a combat
Okay, we
zone.
have a runway kind of situation that that's like the international TV, but we put this in the middle of an active military zone.
Oh, that's good.
So
that'll really test the balance.
Adds an era of danger to the whole thing.
Yeah, I like that. And if we want, dude, that'd be so fucking hot if the troops like did a pose like in a combat zone.
This year, 2018, is the year of fanny packs.
What?
Like that's how all the troops are modeling.
Oh, like fanny.
They're
well,
they're trying to be creative with their fanny packs.
I mean, the thing, like, okay, so how do they model? Because they would only be able to model like new prototypes of armor.
Tony Stark gets heavy in on this.
Oh, dude. This is okay. Yeah, there we go. This is a great way to boost the economy.
Because like Elon Musk, we get him into like saying, "Hey, we need some serious new military accoutrement for our next top model, for our military's next top model."
But a little motif, the armor has to be sexy.
It has to be really sexy. You don't think that was a key thing that Tony Stark had to do every time he designed armor? He was like, yeah, but that cod piece, kind of like throw that shit out there, right? And that I really needed to be form-fitting around the ass. I mean,
that's kind of obvious.
Yeah. If you look closely at every one of Tony Stark's suits, each one has a very nice form-fitting ass, including the initial one he created when he was in a terrorist cell. He spent 3 weeks
so
defining that ass.
Like he could, because it's very. I mean,
he could have escaped a while ago.
It might have. Damn it! The ass keeps looking like a big square. I need
Tony
it to look
Stark
like two
developed
perfect-formed
this
cheeks.
ass in a cave.
Exactly. Oh man, what? Because I mean, I guess like having a more well-formed ass on Iron Man would probably help it like avoid air resistance, but it's so not logical when you're stuck in a terrorist cell. Oh man, that's a guy.
There's a lot of like metal shavings here. I felt like he would want more mass.
You'd think it'd be safer to have more mass around there, but he just kept ranting and raving about sex ass.
I have to refine the ass. The formula's not complete. But so I think if we get to have like in our world an Elon Musk-esque individual who's very, very akin to the sexy nature of development,
like the Coco Chanel of the military.
Exactly. We bring in Tyra Banks and bring her into the military.
hey Ben, I got a good one for you. You ready?
Yeah.
More like Tyra West Bank.
Oh my God, that's good.
Thank you.
That's really good.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
Holy shit.
We've really come far. We went from ripping on the armed forces for doing TikToks to then realizing what they didn't realize, and it's just they want a sexy image.
Yeah, you know what? I think sometimes when you have a conflict like this, we realize that there is a problem here. But we also realize that like maybe their solution to the problem isn't all bad. It just needs refinement. It needs to be taken in a more constructive direction.
Yeah, they kind of went at it a little bit haphazardly, and they just tried to throw something at the wall. And you know what? We read the writing on the wall underneath, and we were better able to
And the
interpret
writing
it.
under the wall said "nice ass."
Yep. Nice ass, Tony.
Love it. Oh God,
Oh,
I
man.
think we've solved it.
Yeah. So hey, the troops. Guess what? Ben, say it.
We'll be billing you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
All right. Which brings us to the funny section, and I think we all know.
Oh yeah, the funnies are back.
I think we all know what one we're jumping to.
Beetle
this
Bailey.
time. Of
Beetle
course.
Beetle Bailey.
Yeah, you knew. All
Beetle
right.
Bailey rules.
I'm gonna
It
click.
was one of the standbys that
Yeah.
I would read.
I'm going back to 9/11 on this one.
Honestly, we have to see how everyone reacts. So you check 9/11, and then I'll check.
For April 20th.
Yeah, exactly. What year? What year do you
2001.
think I should? Okay, good point.
This. God damn it. 9/11's bad.
Wait, is it? What is it?
All right.
Oh man, this must be actually bad.
I'm just disappointed more than anything.
Oh, I see. All right, well, check September 12th. See how they reacted. Still bad.
It's still bad.
Okay.
Uh, this one you need to hear. All right,
Okay.
so Sarge is talking to Mustache Guy again, and you hear a
Yeah.
clump, clump, clump in the darkness behind them. And Sarge says, "I told Beetle to hurry." And the Mustache Guy says, "I think I hear something coming." And you see Beetle Bailey walking in with pumpkins on his feet. And Beetle Bailey says, "Don't try to run through a pumpkin patch in the dark." I just want to clarify, we are not anywhere near Halloween yet.
I mean, you make a good point. That's like, I think the way I describe that is extremely unfunny and very unrelatable.
Yeah, you can get away with kind of unfunny if it's, close to a holiday where it kind of feels thematic and you're just like, well, you know what? I'm just glad there's the Halloween imagery here. Or like, I hated this comic, but there's a Christmas tree. Or I hated this comic, but thank goodness it's Turkey Day and I'm having my Thanksgiving and I can see a turkey in this comic, so I'm okay with it. No, this is fucking early September. You can't get away with this till October.
Do you think they were trying to distract people from 9/11 by thinking about Halloween?
Yeah. It's just like, hey, I know 9/11 sucked, but like, check out Beetle Bailey walking in pumpkins and.
Ben, this is I got one for you. This is my white girl reacting to this comic. All right, ready?
So wait, what comic? This is Beetle Bailey, right?
Yeah, this is the 9/12 pumpkin comic. You ready? Okay. I'm not gonna lie, 9/11 was like a major bummer and did me a sad. But like seriously, spooky season is right around the corner, and I honestly can't wait for hoodies, hot chocolate, apple cider, pumpkins, and basically just being a spooky ass bitch.
Oh my god,
Hey, pretty good, right?
dude, that's really good.
Thank you.
Now I know who that was for.
Yeah, they were ahead of their time.
9/11 bummed me out, but god damn it, if pumpkin spice lattes aren't right around the corner.
9/11 never bums you out, Ben. It's your birthday.
9/11 bums me out because it's my birthday.
Pretty sick birthday.
Yeah.
Fucking
For the
terrorist.
listeners who don't know, my birthday is on 9/11, which makes
So-
me very patriotic all the time.
Please feel. It's like Born on the 4th of July, that one movie with Tom Cruise in a wheelchair, but it's the opposite because
So we're on the anti-4th of July 9/11.
exactly. When this gets posted, please feel free to send Ben birthday presents, preferably American flag themed.
Oh yeah. That's what I need.
Yep. Okay, so I've got April 20th of 2001 here for you. This one's a 2-paneler, which to me screams concise and how brevity is the soul of wit, and in no way does it make me think they're lazy. Here we go. Also, I just want to point out that we totally respect the troops, but Beetle Bailey, not good. Here we go. The doctor to the white mustache man. I think I know why you're having trouble in your job and your marriage. White mustache man. White mustache man. Why? And the white mustache man's not wearing a shirt, by the way. I think he's having a physical.
Yeah.
And the doctor, it pans out and it shows doctor talking to the mustache man, and he has his golf clubs. And the doctor says, "You tend to get distracted."
Oh my god.
So,
Oh my good god. That's really bad, man. That's really
Yep.
really bad. What's crazy to me, a little bit with the whole where is Beetle Bailey set?
I feel like it's set in like in America, like at some random, very not important base.
But not Vietnam.
No, yeah, I don't think it is. Maybe it is though. All right, I'm looking up the 25 best Sunday comic strips of all time for Beetle Bailey. This is on Complex. Oh, it just lists the best best Sunday comic strips of all time, and I think it just has like all of the best individual comics.
Okay, get
and
it to
this
me.
one just says like it's just a random one for Beetle Bailey. It's supposed to be good. You ready?
Yep.
So it's that one attractive woman supposedly, and she's
Yes.
walking, and like you see music notes, and then the bucktooth guy says, "Oh wow," and it's just a panel of him. And then next panel, three of them, one of them being Bucktooth Man, and the girl is in the distance, and Bucktooth Man says, "Here comes Miss Buxley." Classic last name Buxley. Bring back Buxley.
Yeah.
Next one, Beetle Bailey, the Pepe Le Pew one, and Buckteeth, same panel. Beetle Bailey, Zero's in love with Miss Buxley. Pepe Le Pew, yeah, but he's afraid to talk to her. Next panel, Buckley, I am not afraid to talk to her. Watch this. And then the next one, he's running past her and says hi, and the text is small. So he proves he's not afraid to talk to her.
Is
by
that the last
talking to
panel?
her. Yes. By talking to her as he runs away. Oh, and in the background, Beetle and Pepe are hugging each other and laughing and jumping in the air, which pretty touching moment for them.
It
But
is.
it shows, number one, his speed, which is very attractive to women. And number two, it shows that he can talk to her. He doesn't look at her while he says it, though, so there's that.
So, are you saying drive-by solicitations are not the key to a woman's heart?
Oh, shit, dude. Is
Because
that an
we've tried audible cat calls, and obviously people have problems with those. But drive-by solicitations, it feels like it's fertile ground.
Yeah, it's they're kind of open-ended and ambiguous.
Yeah, and like also not leaving them any time to respond, just sort of running away into the distance so you can hide under a rock.
Yeah, I like that.
And
you
they
know what?
probably haven't heard you either.
Yeah, very true. It's so like, but then you're even more in their mind. It's like, what did that guy say when he passed me? That was weird. And then you can come by up them the next time, and you've already eased yourself in because you've technically already talked to them. So you're like, oh, like, hey, how's it going? They're like, what did you say earlier? And you can be like,
And you have hours to think about what you said at that point.
Exactly.
What you haven't done because instead you've been freaking out.
Yeah, it's pretty unreal.
So
Yes,
I
me.
think it's better in all honesty than any other manner of approaching women.
Yeah. You know what's for idiots? Walking up and saying hello.
That's stupid and dumb and never works.
The only time it ever works is when you walk up and you say hello, and then you recite the entire song "Hello" by oh my god, who sings that?
It's Adele, but I think it actually works.
No,
for
it's not. "Hello" by
Adele.
No, it's not, dude.
I know, you're right. I think it's actually by Adele.
Okay, you know what? It's "Hello" by Lionel Richie.
Hello.
Yes, exactly. That's the only way it's
To
cool
me
to say
you're
hello.
looking for.
I can. No, I'm not gonna sing.
I would love you to, though. Please.
Yeah, I bet you would.
I'll start you off again.
Okay, ready?
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile.
God, this is
And
good.
I want to tell you so much. I love you. Also,
God, that was so good.
fun fact, Lionel Richie, that music video, it's him falling in love with a blind girl, which is pretty funny because I can see it in your eyes and like she's blind.
Hold on, I gotta make a call. I'm really sorry. You can stay on the line. Hey, Mr. Richie, I heard something new that I think you want to hear. Listen to this. Evan, go ahead.
Okay,
Evan, go ahead.
you ready?
Yeah.
Which song should I sing?
Another Lionel Richie.
The one by Lionel, is it "Hello" by Lionel Richie?
Lionel Richie. Richie.
Is he still on?
He's still on. Hey, why are we still there? Yeah, he's still on.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. All right, tell me when to come in.
Oh, go ahead. He's waiting.
Is he still on the
Yeah,
line?
he's still on.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. And this was me pretending to get stage fright before performing a song for Lionel Richie.
That was really great. I will have to hang up on Lionel Richie, and he will be disappointed, but I'm glad that we got that bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? Lionel Richie said hello to a blind person who can't see him, so...
But it's
According to the music video.
It's a very literal interpretation of the lyrics of that song.
Dude, holy shit. Lionel Richie got... That song, Hello by Lionel Richie, has a 4.9 out of 5 on Amazon. I'm going to see who gave it a 1 star, because it's got to be a funny review, right?
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully it is. Dude, who pays to stream music anymore?
I mean, Spotify, but like you pay monthly.
You got a good point. Oh, okay, so it's just 12% is 4 stars, so I have to find the 4 star. Because, like, how do you, like, not that good. Like, you paid for it.
I save my 5 stars for the stuff I really enjoy.
Yes, here we go. Another one of those singles that I am not sure I would like if introduced to today. On the other hand, this song is so steeped in memories, heartaches, and triumphs from my youth that it is part of my life anthem. With that said, how can you not buy this single even if you don't touch the rest of Lionel Richie's catalog?
But 4 stars, though.
4 stars, yeah.
This is a part of my life and history, and it's a piece of art that I can't imagine my life without. 4 stars.
4.5 stars. I would never pay for this.
4 stars. What does it for 5 fucking stars for this guy? Just like I do have unshakable life experiences that have shaped me as a human being, and thus prompted me to purchase.
Do you want me to check?
Yeah.
See what he's reviewed that he's given 5 stars?
Yes, I want to know what makes the cut for this guy.
Give me a second. His name is Pete. Oh, dude, he's from Granville.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Don't look. I'm just going to visit his house.
Yeah, good idea.
I'd say like, hey man, what the fuck?
Yep. All right. So what is he giving 5 stars? Here we go. Reviewed a product. JVC wireless ear clip sport headphone blues. All right. Here we go. Oh God, this is like a big review. Damn. All right, here we go. I'll just give you the beginning. These are very good for the price point. Are they $100 plus good? No. But the fact that they are less than half the price makes these a very good deal. Mine are the purple, and they're attractive, but not blatantly distractive. Paired up quickly and easily, I am a fan. Pros. He lists pros, and like there's 4 pros and then cons. Not much to say here. Maybe magnetic connections for the earbuds for a case. Something to keep them safe and organized. No big deal. I recommend no hesitation. So this guy reviews not only music but headphones.
He's got a brand, but at least he's sticking in the audio spectrum.
Dude, wait, let me check when that review for Lionel Richie was, because that review that he just put up was September 29th of 2018. That review was a little over a week ago. And you want to know when the review from this song was?
When was it?
March 25th, 2008. This guy has been reviewing things for over 10 years. Ben, I haven't been eating the same foods for over 10 years.
You're goddamn right. This guy is a loyal customer of Amazon, and not only that, he's a contributor to the ecosystem of this website. But is he a little too honest for this website?
He might be too honest for Amazon.
Is he getting too introspective that he will go in and deliver a 4-star review for Lionel Richie's Hello when it so obviously deserves a 5 by his own account?
It's pretty wild.
God, it's like, okay. What kind of a person enjoys something so deeply in their soul, but they have to step outside of it and become so objective that they think, outside of my own experiences, just by the quality of the timbre of the voice and the musicality of this harmony, would I enjoy this if my soul was ripped out of my body and my ear holes were the only things enjoying this music? You know what? I'm just not sure. 4 stars.
Yeah, like, you know what? I love this music. It meant so much to me. I don't think I'd like it if it didn't have the memories tied to it, which all music has to people. If I could just experience this without any visceral pleasure, and just the sounds hit my ears and it just meant nothing in my head, I don't think I'd like it.
Thank goodness I'll only listen to music like just divided from my own soul, so that the music cannot elicit any emotional reactions that would, temper and just muddy the waters of my true enjoyment of these musical beats.
I love to listen to music, and then I love to review it.
All
Man,
right, I need to make a documentary about this specifically and go visit this guy's house in Granville and ask him, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, no, don't, because he'll forget about it, and then he'll be like, dude, you're kind of crazy.
No. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get him into a house with a specific question. I'm gonna look up houses in his general area and bring a picture of one and say, hey, the neighborhood's kind of curious about this estate that's for sale, and you're kind of in the general area. Would you mind if I just have a quick interview with you about this house that's going up for sale and how it's affecting the neighborhood? And when we get in, then I slap down the printed out review of the Amazon thing and say, what the fuck?
Hey, man, real fast. What the fuck? All right, so we'll close up with another 4-star review of Hello by Lionel Richie.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
This one by Cheryl Kelly, March 1st, 2016. 4 stars. The subtext, good. And then the review, good. I will label that as helpful. Internet reviews are hilarious to me.
I thought there was more.
Nope. We got a lot accomplished today. We came in with not much direction, and then we left with a lot of we left with a great plan, I think.
Yeah. All right. So that's going to do it for us today. This has been Let's Bring Them In. My name is Ben DeHart.
And I am Evan Klein, and we'll be billing you.